Welcome back to the Dragon Den, my loyal Dragonites. King of Dragons 5000 is back with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Matacom Toys Mafex Captain America the Winter Soldier, Captain America in his stealth suit. And so here we have the stealth suit Captain America posed and out of the packaging, but before we have a look at the figure, let's run through his accessories. Captain America does get 3 head sculpts, 2 helmeted and 1 unhelmeted. We get several hands for style posing and holding his various shields. We do get his stealth shield as well as his traditional Captain America shield, and then we also do get his helmet. So overall a decent batch of accessories here for Captain America. With the accessories out of the way, let's have a closer look at Captain America's details. Mafex has done a fantastic job capturing the stealth suit from Captain America Winter Soldier. It looks very impressive here and accurate to what we saw on screen. Taking a look at the head sculpt, Mafex has done a really good job capturing the look of Chris Evans and bringing him into the Mafex style. The likeness is pretty decent to Chris Evans and it looks really good, especially with the helmets on. And his helmet does have some surprising detail with panel lining and a little bit of silver on it. And of course I do like the straps that are painted really nicely here. Taking a look at his suit, it's very good and I really like the detailing that Mafex was able to put here. The padding on the suit looks really good and really accurate to what we saw in the movie. The silver star is nicely sculpted and painted beautifully, and I absolutely love the silver stripes that radiate from the star. His suit has some surprising detail in the paint department where we have some darker blues painted in the recesses, bringing out those really nice details. And the shoulder straps are nicely sculpted, painted well, have some silver buckles, and they go all the way around his back. The silver stripes do go along his shoulders nicely. On his left shoulder we do have the American flag and Rogers on his shoulder. And on his right shoulder we do have those silver lines with the shield insignia. And the padding on his forearms is done really nicely, and I love the amount of details that they were able to put into his gloves. All the pouches have a silver buckle painted on them, which looks nice, as well as the silver buckle in the middle of his belt. His legs will continue that impressive sculpt work that we saw in his torso, where we once again have those darker blues bringing out some much needed detail. We even have pockets on the side of his legs which look really nice, and we have this really dark red band going down the length of his leg. And the knee pads are nicely detailed, bringing out some more of that rich detail. And finally, the boot coverings are done really nicely in this dark brown color scheme. We do have some really dark gray pads in the front, and I absolutely love the straps that are sculpted and painted wonderfully here. And then his dark boots look really nice with the coverings over them, and they do have some surprising detail to them. So overall, the stealth suit of Captain America looks really nice, and Mafex has done a great job with the detailing and the paintwork. With the details out of the way, let's compare Captain America to our usual suspects. Here we have Captain America posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and DC Multiverse Superman, Mattel's WWE Elite Series and Mezco's 1/12 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man, the Lightning Collection White Ranger and the Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian. And finally we have the Mafex Captain America posed next to the Mafex Winter Soldier. So as you can see, he will scale nicely to the rest of your Mafex collection and scales wonderfully with the Winter Soldier. With the comparisons out of the way, let's have a look at his articulation. Captain America does have a double ball joint in the head and a ball joint in the neck. Ball socket butterfly joints and ball socketed shoulders. Arms go out to the side and do a full 360. A swivel and hinge at his elbow. Ball hinges in the wrists. Captain America has a double ball joint in the upper torso and a ball joint in the lower torso. Ball hinge hips kick forward, go back, out to the side, and have a thigh swivel. He has a double bend in the knee, swivel at his boot, ball hinge in the ankle, and finally a toe hinge. So overall his articulation is very good for the most part, but it is really strange seeing ball hinges at the elbows. With everything said and done about the stealth suit Captain America, let's get him posed for my final thoughts. Getting the stealth suit Captain America posed for my final thoughts, I have to say that Mafex has done a decent job with this figure. The proportions on Captain America are a little bit iffy, especially when you look at his head compared to the rest of his body. Going back and watching the movie, I did notice that he did have kind of a pinhead with the helmet on, however, this is a little bit too exaggerated. Add to it, his body doesn't taper down to his legs like it should be. He's kind of a little bit too thick in the waist. The accessories here on Captain America are actually really well done, and I especially love the unmasked head looking much more like Chris Evans than we've gotten in the past. One major quality control issue that I did notice with my figure, and it is a reoccurring issue with a lot of these Captain Americas, is his forearms are on the wrong side. You will have to modify the figure just slightly by popping off his forearms and getting them on the right side. Even though it is something simple as heating them up slightly, it's something I feel like we don't have to do, especially with the price we're paying for these figures. Easy fixes aside, I really do like this Captain America, and it's actually from my favorite Marvel movie. Getting him paired up with the Winter Soldier looks really good, and I am really happy that I picked up both these figures. If you are looking for a Captain America, he is available on sites like HamiAmi, HobbyLink Japan, and Big Bad Toy Store at the time I'm making this video. If you're a fan of the greatest MCU movie ever made, definitely pick up Captain America in his stealth suit. With that being said, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and check out the rest of my action figure and Mafex videos. If you're in a position to help out the Dragon Den, check out my Patreon where I have some exclusive content and early access videos. Check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, videos, recent pickups, latest prints, and as always, ring that bell so you never miss another video. And until next time, my fellow Dragonites coming from the Dragon Den, I'm King of Dragons 5000 reminding you to redesign, rebuild, and reclaim. I'll see you next time.